By Shinkansen bullet train, Iiyama Station is 100 minutes from Tokyo. With Iiyama Station at its center, the信越自然郷 region spreads out to encapsulate a 20-kilometer radius, the middle of which flows Japan's longest river, the Chikumagawa. With national parks on both the east and west of the Chikumagawa, this treasure trove of nature is complemented with just as rich a culture. Japan is famous for its distinctive seasonality. Springtime in the信越自然郷is an explosion of glorious blooms.
Sakura, Sakura. This is Japan, and these are the famous cherry blossoms, perhaps the greatest love of all Japanese people. From traditional songs to the latest hits, there are just so many songs that sing about these beautiful sakura. Hanami, or flower viewing, is also the nation's favorite hobby. And where there is a famous sakura spot, there are always a lot of people.
A well-loved theme in traditional waka poems, the short-lived delicate blossoms are often seen as a symbol of ephemerality, time, or life itself.
It goes without saying that cherry blossoms at full bloom are simply gorgeous. But there is another type of beauty to the falling of the cherry blossom petals, one that explains the Japanese love for transience. However, the love for beautiful flowers is surely not limited to the Japanese people. So let's go on an adventure to see all the beautiful flowers of this region. Here, right outside the信越自然郷tourist information spot inside the Iiyama Shinkansen station is a map of the flowers in the信越自然郷area. This map details what flowers, where, are at what stage of blooming. The flowers in the信越自然郷region bloom 1 to 2 weeks later than Kyoto or Tokyo. So if you plan it right, you'll be able to see flowers at all the places.
Each locality within the信越自然郷has its own renowned sakura spot. Over the course of about a month, you can chase the blooms from the lower altitudes all the way up the mountains.
Why are cherry blossoms so important to Japanese culture? The answer might be long forgotten in other places, but here in the信越自然郷, the answer still remains in many different places. I would like to introduce you to a word, satoyama. It refers to the boundary between sato, agricultural settlement, and yama, wild mountains. This is a point where people and nature coexist and interact. And信越自然郷embodies this very satoyama. It is what the Japanese people refer to as their hometown.
The imagery of cherry blossom trees between rice paddies is a nostalgic scene that brings to mind the Satoyama hometown. Sakura trees were an important part of the rice planting process, as the deity of rice planting, the god Sa, is said to come down from the mountains in spring and reside in the kura, or the house, of the cherry tree. Sakura are not the only flowers that represent the Satoyama. While there are many types of blooms, the katakuri, or the dogtooth violet, is another particularly delicate example.
These blossoms cannot exist in the wild, so in fact they are proof that people care for, maintain, and protect this forest. In a way, you could say they are a treasure that can only exist where people and nature coexist.
Nurtured by the Satoyama, these flowers recreate and conserve a distinctly Japanese naturescape. To delve into the Satoyama is to gain a deeper insight into Japan. Summer approaches the信越自然郷, almost a completely different season from what you would experience in the hot, humid cities. The higher altitudes and cool breeze makes it a beautiful place to escape the heat.
Wow, you can see the whole of the Japan Alps from here and the Shinetsu Shizenkyo. Over there you can see Mount Izuna, Kurohime, Madarao, and Myoko. And right below us, the Chikuma River as well. I'm currently standing here at Shinetsu Shizenkyo's Ryo Mountain Park. At an altitude of 1,770 meters, it is as cool as spring or autumn here despite being midsummer. It must be highland magic. How do you like to enjoy your summers? Perhaps you are the type to enjoy looking at the land below from high up above. Perhaps you like walking highland trails actively. Perhaps you enjoy summer sun and water at our many lakes and rivers. You can enjoy all that and more here at the Shinetsu Shizenkyo. And which type am I? Well, I am this type.
Underneath the pie crust is a stew of the nemagari-dake, a rare type of bamboo shoot found in the Shinetsu Shizenkyo region. Let's go on a journey to discover the Shinetsu Shizenkyo's green season. The world up here invites you to enjoy fresh air, ethereal mists, and stunning sunsets.
I am currently standing in front of Japan's #1 river, the Chikuma River. This place is actually only a 10-minute walk from the Shinkansen station, so anyone can enjoy the river anytime. Watch us as we embark upon our 20-kilometer journey downstream. So let's go! With the great breeze and the cool water,
The lushness of the mountains is proof that plentiful pure water resides here. Summertime in the Shinetsu Shizenkyo is where you can truly experience and enjoy Japan's abundant connections to water.
this feels so wonderful!
Rivers are a great stage for adventure. Canoeing, rafting, there are many styles and activities on offer. Camping on the riverbank is one way to truly experience the Shinetsu Shizenkyo, surrounded by nature.
There's nothing like a hot coffee to top off a day spent on the river.
Of course, the dining options must be equally as creative and wild.
It's so sweet and juicy! 新幹線の駅降りて徒歩10分、
はい、
アクセス非常にいいですよね。
そうですね。新幹線の駅の構内にアクティビティセンターもあります。そちらで受付していただいて、もう新幹線降りて30分後には川の上にいることも可能です。信越自然郷アクティビティセンターをうまく使っていただくと、この一つのフィールドでいろんなアクティビティを、体験できますし、手ぶらでお越しいただければ全てレンタルでお貸し出ししますので、そのまま、ゴールをしていただいて、お風呂に入ってそのままもうその日のうちに新幹線に乗って、帰ることも可能です。信越自然郷には、自然を知り尽くした各分野の、スペシャリストがいっぱい、この地域にはいます。どんな、アクティビティコンディションでも、お客様の安全を、最優先にいろんな、アクティビティを楽しんでいただけるように、プログラムをしておりますので、ぜひ遊びに来てください。ガイドと一緒に。
Another distinctly summer way to enjoy nature is to walk our many mountain trails.
Nordic walking is a great all-over body workout. A gentle way to get back into moving your body if you, like me, have not been doing that so much. I have just been walking down the spine of the信越自然郷, the 80-kilometer信越Trail. At an altitude of 1,000 meters, you can experience the beech forests of Japan.
The信越Trail is the most popular long trail in Japan. It is a dynamic trail that follows the ridge of the Sekida mountain range for 80 kilometers. But as the course is divided every valley, you can choose your own short course or stop at the camp facilities to enjoy the trail over a week.
Oh wow, it's so cold!
It's delicious. Camping is of course fun, but the信越自然郷 recommendation is to descend into the valley and spend the night in a minshuku, or a traditional bed and breakfast.
The meals prepared all use local and seasonal produce, and I'm so excited to try it out. The juiciness and the softness of the asparagus produced here pairs really well with the sweet saltiness of the miso. This is Shinshu salmon paired with a sauce that is a combination of cream, butterbur, and miso. It's got quite a creamy bitterness, and it goes so well with the buttery flavor of the salmon. This is sasazushi. It is a local specialty unique to this region, and there's a very specific way to eat this. You have to start from the stalk, because if you start on the other side, you might end up being cut. So the toppings are wild mountain vegetables, ginger, and egg. And the wild mountain vegetables usually have a little bit of walnut in them as well. So it's nice and crunchy, very savory and delicious. So one of the joys of staying at a Japanese bread and breakfast or a minshuku is interacting with the other guests and hikers.
Spend the day exploring the great nature, spend the night relaxing at a hospitable inn. No wonder it's Japan's favorite trail. The owners of the inns will even drop hikers off at the信越Trail joining point. Alongside the Chikuma River, Nojiriko is信越自然郷 symbol of abundant water and endless fun. It'll accommodate your every desire. From active to relaxed, choose your style of adventure. This is the largest lake in the信越自然郷, the Lake Nojiriko. The vast nature of the信越自然郷 allows us to play in various ways, but be it the mountains or the lakes, there is certainly something spiritual to be felt. Perhaps that is why people have lived here since ancient times. When you come here, why not open up your heart to communicating with the vast nature and spirituality too? A highland with both lush green and water, the summertime信越自然郷 will show you the many sides of Japan. Within this vast nature, you can enjoy your own adventure in your own distinct style. And through fun, you may also find that the信越自然郷 manages to relax you from your core. We await you and your journey here at the信越自然郷.